Alright, I started up the stream. Can everyone hear me? Just want to make sure before I start getting into the first set of new levels. Maybe Malcolm. Maybe Malcolm. But first, I'm going to be covering the levels I wasn't able to cover during the last stream. So there are about 5 of them. Then I'll get to Tyrabot's level, Diamond Wolf, Gokuless, Pretty Lucky P, Burning Sticks, and then Vincent. And hello everyone. Hello Tyrabot, Burning Sticks, APM, Serious Malcolm, Gokuless, Pretty Lucky P, Little Mac, Diamond Wolf, and anyone else who I missed. And glad to see you're on time, Tyrabot. Alright, first level up is Storm Raid in the Sea by APM the Agent, with 13 plays and a score of 4. I'd also like to announce that I'm going to be running a live stream later on this evening too. The time specifics haven't been determined yet, but I'll list them in the comment section below. There are so many levels that I really want to have another live stream going on. Something's going on down there, and okay, that was a bit of an off-screen transition there. I'm not sure if I can make this jump. Okay, I can. Something is down over there due to the Thunderclaw poles. Oops. Let's start it again. Don't worry, only 45 seconds in. I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to cover Tyrabot. I want to cover at least one level per level designer in this live stream. Give everyone a time to shine. So essentially this is the easier route. No, that won't work. I need to get up over there. I need to get to the top of this ship. The bottom pathway for the most part was kind of safer, and that's how I accessed the lower route. Hi Buster, welcome to the stream. It does. We're essentially on a ship that's out in the storm, plus with some extra lifeboats, and it also has multiple pathways. I may be able to cover your level, YouTube Social HD. Hi, Crispy. Now we're climbing the mast of the ship. And hi, Jedok. Nice usage of the tiles to create a ship. It looks wonderful. First boss, Napalm Man. I can either go to the right or go to the left. Let's go up here first. Three teleporters. As well as Mega Man. I'll stick as Proto Man. Let's go to the left first. Oh, it leads back over here. I guess these are backtracking points. This probably leads back down over there, just want to make sure. Yeah, it does. So instead, I probably should enter the right teleporter. I'm getting the feeling that this stage is kind of like a Metroidvania. I think this is the other side of the ship. Oh, in order to enter the ship's interior, I need to find the concrete shot. That's probably where the end of the stage is located, too. Yep. Where the two pathways link up with each other. That was essentially a midway point. Maybe it's down over here? Hi, Ringtail. Oh. Okay then. I didn't expect to find you, Concrete Man. And now I can backtrack and complete the level. What's over here, though? There probably isn't something to the right, so let's keep traveling to the left instead. Hello, Maverick. Yeah, that arena is interesting, for sure. And it seems that this stage has multiple routes. A lower undersea route below the ship, and one above the ship. So that's the replayability. Plus, checkpoint density in the stage is pretty high. Well, let me guess, there's one out to sea. Like there's a party ball out in the sea. I'll take the inside exit. Oh, I see. Bubble Man's the captain of the ship, but he's completely defenseless. Getting to him is going to be the hard part. Especially as I need keys to reach him. Let's try it again. I took too much damage there. Yeah, he can. I know that, Jethawk. So let's finish this now. Of all things, he's weak to water. I guess it's salt water against his own fresh water. The stage isn't over yet. There's one last thing to do. Plus we have infinite weapon pickups in case we run out. Good design. I'll double check Zen. Regardless, I'll add it to my list for this live stream. What else is there left to check? Probably have to go out to sea. And I didn't acquire the power adapter, so I'm probably missing a boss fight somewhere. I think there's one at the beginning of the level, so I'll double check there. Hence why there's a teleporter back over there. So let's switch over to Mega Man then. But of course, I lose access to the Protojet, so it's not worth it. The last thing I can do is check the right side of the level, so let's do that then. And realize I ran out of Protocoil energy. There may be something lingering on the left side of the stage, but I don't think it's there. But this is new. I haven't explored this part of the level, and I did need to defeat the ship's captain to get up here too. And that's it. That's the end of the level. Nice way of escaping from the stormy ship. Wonderful stage to start the stream with. Sort of, Squigs. After next week, the timing will get changed a bit. Alright, let me add all the level IDs. Actually, before that, let me start up the next stage so it can start loading up and whatnot. Second up is Electrical Center by Claud, with 147 plays and a score of 66. A rather impressive score, by the way. So after Vincent, there's Lipatio, YouTube Social HD2, I love Fridays. Don't worry, I'm starting in a moment. Yeah, that's a pretty high score. Alright, I got your levels up to I love Fridays. This was submitted in the last stream, so I will cover it now. I think this is Plugman's team playing in the background, but I'm not sure. Ah, thanks. Yeah, you can submit level IDs through chat. First, I'll be covering all the levels I wasn't able to cover during the last stream. Then I'll cover the levels submitted through chat. Then, if there's none remaining, I'll start covering levels from my spreadsheet. And for those just tuning in, I'll be running another live stream in the evening. The exact times I'll list in an announcement right after this video is posted. And please, only one level per level designer. I'm gonna give different level designers their time to shine. That was my bad. Another Mega Man Maker stream. The time for the second stream tonight, well, I haven't determined that yet. I'll post that at the end of the stream, or in the description below. Once I update the description, that is. See, yeah, that jump, I was worried it was going to hit the ceiling, but of course, I can't actually hit the ceiling there. Hi, Queen Monica. Use the crash list sparingly. And I just realized I could have used this instead. Oh, it's too low actually. See, that jump's gonna be the hardest to make, by far. There's not even a damage boost off of and no skull barrier. At least the spikes are squarish. Yeah, crash the flyers, I meant to say. Made it after 4 deaths. It's these situations where I wish there was a death counter in this game. In addition to the timer. This has turned into a fortress level and I didn't notice that upper pathway. Oh well. Pretty cool stage, a bit more difficult due to that section. It does use it in a challenging way, and you do have this. You have the bouncing springs in the form of the wild coil to make your life a bit easier. Not as good as the bubble lead, but it works out. It's these situations where I'd also like the bubble lead to be added to the game. Alternative way to get here. I'm not sure if that's the secret or an alternate pathway. It doesn't work as well due to how it bounces. The first time I've acquired the rain flush in this engine, ever since it was added in the most recent update. Well, the second most recent update. Thanks, Lenny. Knew that was gonna happen at least once. I have no preferences. As long as it looks good and appropriate for the level. Third newest, yeah. 1.5.4. And that was my bad. I should have known that I was gonna fall from there, and of course that's why I was gonna die. I was too quick there. I need the Thunder Beam probably. Yeah, this stage is starting to feel more like a fortress level compared to a traditional level, but it's still fun. Difficulty is a bit amped up due to the spikes, but otherwise I'm okay. Again, I just tapped the button and it immediately shots me forward. That's why I'm really worried of doing any tiptoeing in this engine. Even a minor movement can translate to a major movement here. I'll just ignore getting the Thunder Beam, this is causing too many issues. I probably don't need it anyway. At least these Yoku block patterns are on the jerkish side, there are no surprises. Plus, I have a whole bunch of special weapons now anyways. So let's finish this level. If I didn't die as much, this stage would have been done in about 4 or 5 minutes. Really, this stage should be called Yoku Block Center. He has multiple weaknesses, I see. No? Well, that works. The stutter made me take a hit there. The stage isn't over yet. Next up is Sparkman. Of course. And these Yoku blocks actually deflect my shots, making it hard to use full charge shots. Well, I'm gonna die here, I know. Somehow I survived. And that's the end of the level, thank goodness. See, the problem with these Yoku blocks is that if you stand on the one side, you can easily trip off, and I can't use full charge shots as the Mega Man 5 charge shots. Otherwise, it was a wonderful stage. And most of the special weapons were optional. All the special weapons were optional, so outside those 2 difficulty areas, I say this was okay. Though I'd moved the spike challenges, jumping in the dark to the end of the level. That was the hardest part. Third up is Acid Trouble by Xaius, with 19 plays and a score of 2. Just wanted to make sure. I'll be taking the left route for this level. Probably gonna be the same as the right route. Something's down over there. An E-tank. For more attentive players. Kinda breaks the screen boundary here, but fine with me. It doesn't break it by too much. Hey, Kroby. Immediately face off against Shade Man. Yeah, it's called Time Stopper, and Brightman's weapon is called a Flash Stopper. So is the next time-oriented Roadmaster's weapon going to be called the Bright Stopper? And also, Lekman's weapon is called the Thunder Beam, not the Elect Beam. Where the two pathways link up with each other? MASH falls under the kind of falls under a special category of bosses, intro bosses. I like to have Fortress bosses before the intro bosses. As I only started encountering intro bosses since Mega Man 7, Mega Man 8, and Mega Man Base. We stopped having them since Mega Man 9, when they reverted back to the classic style. The idea of intro bosses was taken from Mega Man X. After all, Mega Man 7 was made after Mega Man X2, I think. Oh, I see. I'd love to have intro bosses as well, by the way. That's why I didn't really treat it as much as a joke. That's kind of one of my wishes. Having a boss that tries to push you back physically would be an interesting idea. We kind of have it, but I'd like to see it more explicitly. Before that Talibot, have them go to Mega Man 10 first, then loop back to Mega Man 1 and 3. I'd like them to finish the trilogy as well, but Mega Man 10 needs its time to shine. I don't have to wait 2 more years for content from that game. Checkpoint, thank you. This stage has multiple pathways as well. And even more goodies if you are attentive and explore the corners, which is stuff I like. You mean the tornado batteries? Eventually, they're quite hated though. I can see why, but I say the main reason why they were so difficult was because of the wind gimmicks, more like. I'd like to have all the bosses. Fireman, Needleman, yeah. Frankly, I'd like to have most of the classic bosses, even if they don't work unless they're under specific boss arenas. Then the onus is on the player to make sure the bosses work in their particular arenas. I know Gemini Man won't necessarily work in most arenas, but still give the option. And let the players work out the issues and whatnot. Oh no, I have to do this pretty fast. Alright. Now get the Vitality to the right. Oh, okay, I forgot about that. Let's try it again. Plus, I do have access to weaknesses, so I could theoretically hit Woodman from up here. So I could theoretically hit Woodman from down here. Let me try weaknesses. Okay, Iceman's weak to the Blizzard attack, of all weapons. Let me guess, he's weak to the ring shot. Ring boomerang. I've been playing too much Mega Man 3D 2. Yep. Cool boss arena. And that marks the end of this level. A pretty wonderful stage, currently my second favorite of this episode. AgentAPM's level is still my favorite. I didn't swear at all. Well, to be fair... Well, I can see what you mean, never mind. Forward up is Mega Maker Weapons 1-2 Good for Newcomers by Gabe1456 with 18 plays and a score of 3. I already finished Mega Man 3D 2 Diamond Wolf. Sorry, my level of sarcasm has been shot after reading through a lot of stuff. I doubt it. I'll double check if I got it, Kroby. Easy way of skipping these, losing the weapons. I wonder if we're gonna break the stage though. What happens if we have overlapping weapons? Yeah, I got it, Lipatio. Of course, I can't skip this. And that's it. Well, it didn't even showcase the new weapons added in the new update. Just the stuff from Mega Man 1 and 2. Let's try this again. Yeah, it was really bland. And that's it. This stage was below par, bland, and rather uninspired. You could have at least showcased how useful each weapon is with their different characteristics, but no, it was the same setup, one enemy per room, and a different special weapon. Before I move on to the next level, I'm gonna have to do a short break and fix one thing. Alright, fifth up is Landmine Cave by Toryah the Camon, with 28 plays and a score of 1. That timer's up there for new viewers to see how long I've been spending throughout the level. Yeah, short intermission. And the reason why there's intermission is because of the music. Oh no. Yep, NSFR replacements. That's why there was a brief intermission. Something's to the right. Sure, let's go for it. I have enough E-tanks, so I won't go for it. Plus, we have all these tele-spawners in case you need to farm weapon energy. Sure, let's do it then. Thanks for the reminder. Oh yeah. I need to be on the other side. Let's try it again. Do it from the other side again, and I accidentally hit the wrong button there. Oh well. Let's try this again. No, I haven't. Alright, let's try this a challenge again. Yeah, that's an amazing game from what I've heard. Yeah, all 3 campaigns seem to be awesome, so I may eventually do a blind let's play of it. I'm not exactly blind because I've already seen a full playthrough of Shovel Knight's portion of the game. If I do a let's play, it'll probably be a... It'll most likely be a live stream. Indeed, and they all focus on the use of the... I keep forgetting the name of this, the Danger Raft's mine ability, which was barely used back in Mega Man 7. Another wonderful place to use it. Full refill on the right if I can reach it. That works good enough too. I want that, so let's go back here. So I have to be quick here. Oh. Okay, let's try it again, and there was no checkpoint there. See, there should have been a checkpoint just in case. That's one of the flaws of this level I see so far. I'll just go back and get one of the tanks. Maybe not extremely hard, Vincent, but Mega Man 3 was kind of messy in Rush. Honestly, in some ways it felt like a step down from Mega Man 2. I like its introduction of Rush. And lack of polish in general. In some ways it felt Mega Man 3 has less polish than Mega Man 2, as strange as it sounds. I put a checkpoint about here or a previous screen. I like some of the ideas, but they were better refined in other games, like the weapon menu being refined in Mega Man 4, Rush being refined in Mega Man 4, even the story in a way. Alright, here's a checkpoint, but there should have been one a bit earlier just to be safe. That way I could have completed the stage in just 3 minutes. First boss battle. Not quite fast enough there. You know, I could stay down there with Sparkman and finish the fight that way. This may take a short while. Magnet Man was a fun level. Too bad the Magflies weren't used as much. They were better used in other fan games, including this one. In this game, the Magnet Missile is one of the worst aiming weapons. It just takes too much ammo and doesn't deal enough damage per hit. Oh, of course, once you get down over you're stuck, there's nothing to get you back up. Yeah, that should be fixed too. I will eventually do it. See, I'm liking this stage, but there's some strange, glaring design omissions. Like, this stage does wonderfully with some parts of the design, like how the challenges are set up, but stuff like this is where it gets a bit strange. At least put a yoga block down there, that would work too. That'd be good enough for me. And we're out of here at last. There's no checkpoint here, by the way, so be careful. Let these detonate and hit the final party ball. Assuming you don't run out, there should be no large pickup too. Wonderful stage, but some glaring design omissions. Which is the oddity, because the rest of the stage I like, so if they're fixed, one extra checkpoint probably fixed the issue with falling in, I'd like it more. Before I move on to the next level, I'm going to take a short water break and I'll be right back in a minute. And I'm back. Sixth stop is Element Trials by Tylerbot with 22 plays and a score of 3. But before I do that, let me shuffle the musical tracks around so you don't hear Planes of Passage again. Alright, let's begin. Now I'm covering levels that were submitted to this live stream. First up is Tylerbot, then Diamond Wolf, then Gokuless, then Pretty Lucky P, then Burning Sticks, then Vincent, then Lipatio, then YouTube Social HD2, then Zen, then I Love Fridays, then Squigs, then APM, well, then Kroby, then APM again. Have fun, Jethawk. Don't worry, if I don't cover your level now, I'll cover it in tonight's stream. As usual, Tylerbot has multiple choices of levels. or multiple characters, I can either go to the Proto Man with the Needle Cannon or Mega Man. I'll go to it Mega Man. But this is different, we have to get all the 3 different special weapons. Let's get the Ice Slasher first. And each of them corresponds to a different element. Fire, Ice, and Lightning. I like the blue color scheme here. Yikes, the shifting of crash lifts can be a bit of an issue. Thank you for the checkpoint. These weapon pickups are here for Proto Man, as he's essentially the hard mode version of the level. I have. Oh, this is pretty. Nice unified blue color scheme. First up is Iceman. One down, 2 left to go. Next trial is... I'll go to the fire trial next. After all, I now have access to the Ice Slasher to make it much easier. Oh yeah, I love that section where Mega Man showed every other time while he was begging for mercy. It even included a time during Mega Man in base. Oh darn, that sucks, Tylerbot. That was a fun challenge. It had a pretty good color scheme as well. One of my more favorite aesthetics of this during the side stream. My favorite one still belonged to the first level though. That was a wonderful stormy ship in sea. At sea, I mean. Let me guess, the boss here is Fire... Let me guess, the boss here is Flame Man. I was gonna say Fireman, but he isn't part of the engine yet. Yeah, Flame Man. Two down, 2 left to go. Yeah, we need Fireman. Last stop is the Thunder Challenge or Electricity Challenge. We need Electman. I like Sparkman, but we need a more difficult electric-based Roadmaster. I like how we have different elemental traps for each segment. Well, for the ice segment we didn't have any ice blocks well, we didn't have any like freeze traps, but here we have the elect blocks, and before we had the fire blocks, or I mean the fire wave generators. Depends on the type of yellow devil though. At least 1.6 have Mega Man 10 stuff. I wouldn't exactly say it was a cowboy, it felt more like a cavalier attitude with a cowboy accent. Essentially, Fireman's personality in Mega Man Powered Up is a lot closer to what I expected Nightman's personality to be. Even if they don't work for certain arena types, that's fine, add them anyway. Then the onus is on the players to build arenas that work for them. That includes Gemini Man. That includes Gemini Man, which is the off-sided boss who doesn't work in most arenas. For those bosses, add them last then, after the easier to add bosses at least. But add them in the end eventually. That's all three. I will eventually cover it, Buster, don't worry. Last part of the level. He did? Oh yeah, your level what? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I mixed up one of your levels. I will cover it in between... I think it's after Burning Sticks. Yeah, it's after Burning Sticks, sorry. Due to how the copy and pasting from Google Chat works, it ended up concatenating both you and Vincent's levels together. It'll be played before Lipatio's. That's the annoying part. Sometimes you can end up with some strange tech concatenations. No, just fire traps. Select traps you cannot freeze. If you're playing as Portamento, you can deflect them or block them using your shield. And that immediately dissipates them. Same with the fire traps as well. Yeah, I do. I have Control R bound to my controller. Quick reset, I mean. And that's it. Pretty fun level. I doubt we're gonna get the double gear by this point. Or anytime soon, I mean. Pretty fun level. Decent to almost good. I wish there was one more element of Earth, but I guess it'd make the level too long. Next up is a level submitted by Diamond Wolf by their friend Super K Brothers, Retro Noir, with 43 plays and a score of 19. And of course, everything takes... And of course, the graphical style is grayscale. What's the music playing in the background anyway? Oh yeah, Frostman's stage theme, 8-bit remix. This is the first time I ever heard it in 8-bit. When I say in 8-bit, I mean in this engine. Yeah, this is a very unique graphical style. And at the same time, this is a gimmick-oriented stage focusing on the concrete shot. And Frostman's stage team over here, especially it being a bit sadder sounding, does work well for the Noir feel. Okay then. Well, what made them decide to fall down here? Alright. I didn't expect that to happen. They suddenly decide to drop too. Thunderstorm in the background. They're supposed to be... These enemies are called blockies, by the way. And they're not supposed to act like that. Of course it'll be Skullman. Why do the Roadmasters have a grayish color scheme? Yeah, this was a very interesting level, especially on its aesthetics alone. I just wish its concrete block challenges were a bit more cohesive, had a more interesting feel to them. Short but sweet. 8 up is Thunderstorm Palace by Gokuless with 7 plays and a score of 1. This will probably have 2 routes as well, and I'll cover both of them. Probably one focusing on just the Buster, the other one focusing on a weapon relay. Okay, more traditional, thank you. It's going to be at least 40 to 50 screens long, though. Yeah, Noir, man. It's because of these levels I wish there was an estimated screen count on this screen. Probably. What musical track's playing in the background? I don't recognize it. Yeah, I know some sites do that already. Except the bosses. Whoa. Okay, the wind is fairly strong here. Or rain. I love Voltman's Volt Shield, it's amazing. Keep them in as a very strange olive branch of the series. Well, he jumps into water all the time, so I guess he's rust-proof. He may be made out of stainless steel or an alloy of it. Let's go up the ladder first. Plus, the games take place in 20XX, so they may have created some new, stronger alloys anyway. Well, at least these are on the easier side. Could have been worse. Could have been forced to do a mid-air jump there, and yeah, what happened there was the weapon pickup ate my jump input. That's another reason why I wish on the options menu there was a way to disable the temporary pause. Well, no, it isn't the first one. One level by Little Mac or another level author that had much more difficult Mega Ball jumping challenges. This one is a lot more tame, at least for now. Already separate routes, I can see. Up there is a weapon capsule relay route, so I'm gonna take that route then. See, this is the hard part now. Because you have to hold jump to get up there and... oh yeah, no checkpoint, of course. So I need to get it all in one go. I forgot about that. These jumps really make me wary. And I need this special weapon in order to get the Thunderclaw. If I don't get the Thunderclaw, I won't gain access to the next special weapon in the chain. So I'll be stuck on basically the Mega Buster route. And I won't be able to gain the boss's weakness either. Figures. Sure. Sink or swim here. I'm getting a lot of messages that are being filtered by YouTube for some reason, despite them not having any inappropriate content. So sorry if your messages don't appear immediately. I'll show them in case they don't show up. And if you couldn't go up here, you take the lower route, I guess. Now we regain the concrete shot and the Mega Ball. And to the right is the concrete shot. And to the right is the concrete shot route. But I need to aim it exactly so I can slide through. Well, there's a bit of a pixel tolerance there, but still. Oh, for a second there I thought I was gonna die. Please put a checkpoint nearby. I don't really like the musical track of this stage, it's just too repetitive and not interesting. Something's up there. Too high. There, let's see. Come on, please put a checkpoint. A little bit too high. Now it's there. Life pickup, please. I know I am not supposed to do it this way, but I'm really scared because there's no checkpoint nearby. And I'm already about 5 minutes into the level. Okay, there it is. I probably missed an earlier checkpoint, but I really wish there was one closer by. Okay, it leads back over here too. That's what Gokuless meant by the teleporter nearby. Sorry. Alright, let me do a quick check. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Bye, Talabot. Once you get the hang of it, this stage isn't too difficult, but at first, it's quite scary. The thing I like the least about this stage is its music. It's boring and repetitive. Please pick something else more exciting. Even a Lek Man stage theme would be more interesting. Mini boss time. Oh, that explains it. If you do make a version 2 of this level, please fix it. Showing us how useful the laser trident is here. But of course, these are the other new type of Sniper Joes, so it's not as necessary to use it. Now to get out of here in one piece. That works. Thank you, Black Hole Bomb. No, too many in the queue, J9. Can you submit the one you want to, the first German laser level you want me to cover? I'll be able to cover during the next stream tonight, probably. I also would have wished... Well, there are E-tanks, never mind. Doesn't quite work. That doesn't work either. That's gonna be a slight problem. It dealt enough damage to it so it wasn't too bad afterwards. Teleporter back over here. If there's one suggestion I have for the stage, is to place more life pickups everywhere. We have all these weapon capsule respawners with no exact life pickups. Tornado Man once again. He's immune against the Mega Buster this time. He's weak to the laser trident. Let's try this again. I took too much damage here. You don't need to put too many life pickups, but just a few large pickups would be nice. Wait, maybe I should try the black hole bomb. No, that's not working. Oh, of course. I keep forgetting how strong the wind is in this engine. So let's try this again. So let's get out of here again. Well, at least the life at least now it's more generous in terms of life pickups. We're almost at the end, I hope. Well, there are 2 more keys I can't collect, so... Huh. How do I get that now? Yeah, I see the button up there. Oh, that area. Hi, Dylan. It's these situations where I wish there was a full weapon respawner or a Shiki spawner. And, of course, okay. Let's do it the other way then. Oh, I hit it multiple times, so I'm not sure if I hit it too much. It is Maverick. Okay, I pushed it just once, in the end. I could use my E-tanks more, but I'm gonna conserve it a bit. So let's get out of here. Only one part of the stage left, and it'll be done. Wait a minute. Can I do some mid-air bounces? Yeah, I could. There we go. See, that's the reason why I don't like the temporary pause. It can immediately eat up your jump inputs and boom, you fall into a pit. And combined with this engine, well, you can see the problem. Almost at the end of the stage, but first, let's pick that up. Later streaming, sorry. Each of the keys. Sure, let's go to the final gauntlet. What do I don't want to have? Sure, I'll go without those. Different kinds of gauntlets for different characters. And missed time completely, but that's fine. Yeah, I will restream later. I mean, I'll stream again later. Again, I keep hitting that block on the left, so I need to mash the button. Later today. And if I do it too late, it'll fall slower than I do. Okay, let's take the right route this time. Okay. Let's just take the right route this time. And now I'm being clipped onto the right side. Good engine. I just wish this was less precise than this. Okay, now I'm going in randomly. See the problem with trying to kick it through? See, this is kind of where the stage I feel isn't even as fun, but it's optional, so I won't degrade too much. See, it's so much easier here. It's that first slide which is so much more difficult than the rest. And I still don't understand. Well, I'm not gonna repeat myself, I'm becoming a broken record there. I'll move it after I complete this stage. If I can't complete this challenge in the next 2 minutes, I'll just move on. I'll just take the normal route. That's the easier way I wanted to do in the first place. The other routes are just way too difficult. Yeah, and it was too close to the wall. If this crosses 22.5 and I don't make any more progress, I'm just going the normal route. This is way too frustrating and the engine's destroying my final level. If only this was made in a better engine. Nah, it is a bit tougher, but it isn't too bad. The problem is inconsistencies with the engine. That's the main problem. See, I wouldn't mind if it's difficult. The problem is I feel like I'm fighting more against the engine itself than the level. See, for example, why do I keep getting shunted to the right here? Not as precision reliant as, well, Mega Man 9 is not as precision reliant as here. And you don't need to, at least there you can rely on button inputs working every time. See, there's no forgiveness, it's just a pixel off. See, here's there's plenty of space. It's because of the rain, but that should not happen. Not fast enough, but at least now I understand the idiosyncrasies here. 30 more seconds. Alright, now it decides to plonk me down over here. If you could move it at least one space to the left, I'd be a lot more okay with this. Because this is not fun whatsoever. It's trial and error in its purest form. Not skip, but I'll just go finish the stage normally. Remember, this is entirely optional, so I'm more forgiving of this. Nah, I wouldn't say the level's poorly made. I still like it. It's just that it's designed for more skilled players, so there's a bit of a... at least between the first checkpoint and starting the level, there isn't as much. So I won't have the boss's weakness, but I'm okay with it. It's that section which is the worst main, I'd say. The rest of the stage is fine. Wasn't paying attention. 2 bosses, but it's Sparkman, so it isn't too bad. Hardest part of these boss fights is always the rain. At least the rain isn't too strong here. And the black hole bomb kind of destroys the bosses. See what I mean? Sorry, someone's sneezing in the background. There is no door to cover that. Alright, I'll have to take a brief water break, but I like this level. Be right back. And I'm back. Yeah, one of the main issues was I didn't know exactly how to use the Mega Ball, and well, in the last section, the engine itself. See, that's what really brung apart, what made the stage fall apart a bit. Otherwise, I liked it, and the last gauntlet relied a bit too much on precision and RNG, I'd say, in some ways. Anyways, next up is Vulcan Man by Zhou with 9 plays and a score of 1. But I like their level, Gokuless. It just needs some more refinement. And also, please replace the music with the actual one. It's boring, repetitive, and makes you feel more drowsy and tired. Ah, Blood Red Water. What game does the Blood Red Water originate from? Yamada Man. I don't recall that. Easy. Now transitioning over to Shadow Man's background. You can take him to his red wine instead. And this is their refinery. Gonna wait for one more cycle. Oh, one more after this. Timing's a bit bad now. Good checkpoint placement as well. Turn it. You're talking too loud. Yeah, turn it down. Okay, go take medication. That's not good enough. No. Well, I have nothing more to say other than I like this stage. Well, it was okay at most, I'd say. Charge Man and Flame Man. I only need to defeat one of them to complete the level. And that's it. An easy short level, one of the shortest in this episode, but I don't mind the occasional easy level. Next up is Megashmup by Tobvet, aka Burning Sticks, with 10 plays and a score of -4. That also may be because I turned up the sensitivity too much. Yeah, Tornado Hold, Tornado Blows. I keep mixing up the names, but I know they're different. Before I start this level, let me do a quick... never mind, I'll do it after this level. 3 different sections. Number 1. Oh, neat, an elevator section. And our default weapon is a time slow. Yeah, purely for the coals. This is a better way of... this is a way for producing a faster elevator section, I presume. Oh no. I can see why people may get frustrated with this. Because of all the enemies, and these pickups don't actually don't stay on the elevator for some reason. How can you turn it down to 0? And we're out of here. Boss time? Okay, I know what their weakness is. And it slows all of them down at once. I'm okay with this boss because we have plenty of space to move around, and we're supposed to use a time slow here. Plus, they're super weak to their weaknesses. And you have infinite use of their weaknesses too. I can see why people didn't like the first part because of enemy spam, and if you don't use a time slow, well, you have to be more careful. On to 2. Second elevator. It doesn't feel like a shmup stage, it feels more like an elevator stage. Oh, Magnet Missile, really? It's one of the worst weapons in Mega Man Maker currently. It feels like a downgrade. At least I have the gravity hold still. Give the dive missile instead, until it gets a buff. Again, I wouldn't mind it too much if we actually had more weapon energy. See, how are you supposed to react to these then? Thank you for full refills, quadruples Crystal Man now. Now I'm okay with it because I can refill my weapon energy. But without it, the magnet missile sucks. There is no other way of putting it. It doesn't deal enough energy compared to its ammo usage. Any tanks, please? Of course, I was sent down over here. This is a bit of a tougher encounter. Well, much tougher because of all the crystals everywhere. Really, to survive here, you have to damage boost, basically. Or avoid everything. For certain sections, you are forced to use stuff like the gravity hold. And there's no way to destroy those crystals anyway. One down, 3 left to go. Once one goes down, it gets a whole lot easier. And they are all weak to the same weapons, so it also makes my life a lot easier. And we're out of here. It is Hardman's weakness, the Mega Man tree, but unfortunately in this engine it's outclassed by everything. I'd say to distinguish it from the dive missile, I'd say to buff its damage more than its ammo. Then I'd be okay with it. That way the dive missile can be spammed more, this one can be focused more on harder enemies. Number 3. Goody gyres. I can't jump high enough to dodge them either. And I can't destroy them either. Let's try this again. And I can't go back... Oh, wait a minute. Can I keep the Yoshiki on? No, of course not. See, how are you supposed to dodge the gyres? See, that's not good design, and there's no way you can get pickups here. Always time slow? Okay. I just feel like the where the gyres fall are cheap hits. There's no indication unless you just memorize it. Oh, and it makes you jump higher too. Wonderful. You wouldn't expect that for time slow. Still, even with time slow, there are just way too many enemies. If the pickups could actually stick on the elevators, I'd be a lot more okay with it. But right now, this stage doesn't feel the best designed, and that's why I got a negative score. It's doable, sure, but... it just doesn't... it feels more like a memorization game more than anything else. Especially as I don't even have a regular buster to deal with most of these enemies. In fact, if you gave me a buster, I'd be a lot more okay with this level. Oh, that explains it. Ah, made it. Checkpoint right over there. 6 bosses, quadruple Sparkman, double Metal Man, and quadruple Astroman. Plus the Whopper in the middle. Max number of bosses at a time. However, they share the same weakness to the gravity hold. Can I survive? No, let's try this again. They all share the same weakness, so it's a battle of attrition and survival, essentially. 14 hits will do them in. Oh, and some of them are even weak to the time slow, too. Very critically weak to it. I think it's theoretically possible to do this damage list, but I'm not sure. Okay, gets much easier now. And now I got the Rain Flush. And that'll deal with the rest of them. I don't have the time slow anymore, by the way. And that's it. Once you defeat a certain number of bosses with the gravity hold, you get the Rain Flush, and that flushes away the rest of them. Yep, meme. That was a wonderful finish, though. I know I would complain about the stage not being able to dealt with damageless, but we already understood throughout the stage that certain parts of it aren't able to be done damageless anyway. Next up is Power Puzzle Cave by VincentGo with 17 plays and a score of 1. Yeah, it is kind of tedious, Maverick. And thanks for the explanation, Diamond and Crispy. See, I don't exactly like the Magnet Missile Maverick, as I feel it's outclassed in most other weapons, and it doesn't do enough damage to deal with most of the foes. And Mega Man 3 was better because there weren't as many... Well, it worked better against the enemy set over there, and there weren't any other aiming weapons in the game. Or lock-on weapons, I mean. Let's see. Why is this here? If it takes over 15 minutes, I'll end off the stage early. Well, 20 minutes, I mean. After this level is Serious Malcolm's, then Lipatio's, then YouTube Social HD 2. And anyone else I can't get to, I'll cover in tonight's stream, hopefully. Oh, wait a minute. This is a two-world stage where we swap between two levels, or two kinds of worlds. The first one was the dead world, and now this is the green world, I guess. So the platforms got moved upwards. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, I'll cover your level in a future stream, in the next stream, Maverick, if I have time. I need to find where the teleporter is. It's down there, probably. Yeah, there it is. I always love these kinds of worlds. Shame none of these, I think, were submitted for Magmal 2. I mean Magmal 3. I played a few two-world levels in the past, and I quite liked them. Essentially, the gimmick of two-world stages is that the stage takes place in two dimensions, worlds, whatever. They have the same general level structure, but by going to teleporters or whatever, they change up the level design a bit so you can progress onwards, and you have to repeatedly shift between the worlds in order to progress onwards. I'll see about that. Well, if it's Magmal 4, I can even go for a multi-worlds level, even more than 2, thanks to programming new assets. See, that's how we get it. Originally there was a wall there, but now I can go behind the wall. How do you shoot this from behind anyways? It is pretty fitting. And we're outside again. I get the reason why we have the spring wind here, or the walk, whatever these people, enemy robotic humanoids are called. Because they're greenish colored and everything in the stage has a greenish tint to it. And over here everything has a brownish orange tint. Haven't decided yet, Maverick. I'll post it in the announcements below. I have a rough time, and I'll get to it once I complete the stream. Crazy Razy, thank you. Thanks for the information, Vincent. Because it pierces right through them, I guess. I get the feeling I need to switch right now. What's with all the ladders? Whoa. Don't go down here. It does. I'll type it in after I complete this level. Another teleporter. Oh, that's why. Now I just need to find where the key door is. And if there are any other keys too. There's a boss gate there. Yeah, Wanans, I know. Or Wanyans, depending on what game you're playing. You can also call them the snappers. Something's probably on the right, too. And something's down there, too. Now I can probably finish the level. Unless there's something down over there. There is. What could it be? I suppose I need all 3 keys to finish the level now. Wall text and Sacrets. Some of the names of the Mega Man enemies are not that easy to memorize. See you later, Crispy. And there's the end of the level. We have 2 choices of boss arenas, green or orange, I guess. Yeah, texts are minor family. Wall text, ceiling text. Of course. You keep trying to use Astro Crush. Astrical Text as well. One more should do it. And that's the end of the level. A pretty fun level overall, Burning Sticks, fairly unique, although a bit light on the puzzle aspects outside the last section, I'd say. Xbox 360 controller Maverick. Water texts, I don't recall what they were, but I'll take your word for it. Alright, here's the list of levels. Not you, Vincent, sorry. Next up is Get Ready for the Next Battle version 9 by Sirius Krieger with 14 plays and a score of 4. And yes, I covered version 10 yesterday by mistake. I meant to cover version 9 first, but I organized the add dates by earliest, so I didn't see it. Because this level had to get recreated due to the version 1.5 update breaking something. By the rate we're going, I'll be able to complete 2 or 3 more levels after this. Yeah, sure. Go right ahead, Lipatio, but you already have a level on the queue. The Inverted Cave. I see what they're going for here. Into the stomach of the beast, I guess. Didn't quite do it fast enough. Sure, go right ahead, Lipatio, as I said. Too early. Or I mean, too late. See, you need to time it almost exactly sometimes with this engine. But doing it too early will break you out of it. Doing it too late means you'll fall into the watery abyss. This is a lot safer. Yeah, that's a safer option. So let's get out of here and switch over to base. Back to Mega Man. Again, I wish Yoku blocks could spawn off screen a bit. Block riding section. More seals to destroy. Trying to get crushed by the blocks. Of course, it was gonna get knocked off like that. Should have known. Oh well, only about 1 minute left. It is. Oh yeah, and I'm running low on weapon energy now because there's no easy way to recharge it. There's no weapon respawner. Frankly, they should fire them. So I'm gonna reset a few times so I can get back up to max. Sorry, but I need all the weapon energy I can get. And top jumping, of course, isn't the best here. So let's try this again. A nice quality of life improvement in general would be a weapon spawner. You want to stay on the right here? And I'm out. Wait, I actually have more. Oh yeah, I didn't check the inventory. Thank you for having several. Still would like a weapon respawner, regardless in case you run out there. I wasn't sure I was gonna make the jump. See, now we have a weapon respawner here. Would have preferred if there was at least one earlier, so you're not forced to restart the stage from the very beginning. Yeah, spike rise. But it's inverted. For a moment there, I thought there was going to be a big fish trying to intercept me. I'm a bit suspicious. Nope. Time to go down then. No oil slider here. Oh. Wonderful, and no checkpoint before that. See... Okay, at least we can get a full refill this way. And isn't too far back. See, I would place a checkpoint right after this section is done with the inverted spike pit. Or rather, the spike rising segment. Like here would be a perfect place. I see there's a checkpoint up there, so perhaps I have to go up there then. That's probably it. Is there something here? Nope. Overestimated the strength of the wind. So there's a checkpoint just above, which I overlooked the first time. Let's try doing this again. I like the idea of this challenge. It's actually pretty fun. And our boss is not here yet. Yeah, literally YOLO jumps. Oh, this boss setup, I recognize it. Or it would be here. In version 8, so the boss is right afterwards. 2 of them. But I only get a few shots per round before I have to go loop around again. Fine with me. Or I can just respawn him that way. I see the trick. See, this would be so much easier if I could actually slide. I can do it. Didn't time it quite right. Again, these are the boss battles where I really wish I had access to sliding. It's just made for them. This is not exactly the way you're supposed to do it, but makes it a lot easier. One down, one left to go. And it's done. Pretty fun boss battle at the end once you get the hang of it. The stage preceding it wasn't too difficult, and it was fun. So, decent work, Serious Malcolm. I'll be right back in a moment, then I'll move on to the next level. Thirteenth level up is the Inverted Cavern Normal by Lipatio with 33 plays and a score of 7. Yep, your level, Philippe. Next up will be YouTube Social HD2. I'm covering a lot more levels compared to last stream, which I only covered 8 levels within 2 hours, but right now, even, well, it's been over 2 hours, but still. Honestly, this stage is gonna make us go upside down too, because I can see the spikes up there and they awfully look like platforming sections. Yeah, I understand what the stage is gonna go for. I'm worried about these jumps. It's gonna be easier going through it the normal way, and harder when I do it the inverted way. Well, some of these spikes won't be a problem when I do it right side up. Oh, I mean inverted. Is this even right side up? It feels like we start the stage inverted anyways. To us at least. We start right side up, but to the cavern, it is inverted. Ah, and I can slide again, thank goodness. Sliding is integral to my Mega Man Maker experience. It feels like it's a core part of Mega Man's movement, or capabilities I mean, even more so compared to the Mega Buster. The Mega Buster's charge shot I mean. Well, that was a poor form jump. Also, thank you for the full refill. I keep thanking level designers for the full refills because of situations in some of the previous levels. Yeah, I did by mistake there. Another instance of an enemy, those bomb throws, which are no problem right now, but they'll become a big problem very, very soon. But this stage is going to be on the longer side too. See how long it took up to load. Of course, timed it poorly. I realized the last fire generator too soon. Too late, I mean. Yikes, that jump. Thunder Beam. Well, time to go through this cavern upside down, or right side up. A lot more dangerous jumping now. At least I have charge kick jumps. So some of these spike jumps aren't too much of a challenge. Case in point. See, that Crystal Joe is no problem whatsoever now. See, I was kind of expecting to go through this stage upside down without the charge kick. But now, it's a lot easier than what I initially expected it to be. If only I could keep the charge kick. Of course, I have to be quick now for item 1. Oh, there's plenty of time here, so wasn't too bad. This one is a bit tighter, but there's plenty of time to get used to it. Probably isn't anything up there, it's just because it's inverted. This though. And now we're at the end of the level. Having the charge shape for last segment made it a lot easier. Can we drop Hardman in one of these holes? I doubt it. Perhaps if we're precise. No worries, he's super weak to the flame. No worries, he's really weak to the fire wave. I still wonder why they call it the fire wave. It really is more like the fiery temporary shield, or fire blocker. Overall, this was a decent level. Kind of like the Two Worlds level that Burning Sticks sent me. But in this case, it just flips the stage upside down. It's not like the two worlds are connected, but you transition from one world to the other. Fourteenth up is Weapon Capsule Relay 17 by YouTube Social HD2 with 23 plays and a score of 5. If you watch my Mega Man Maker LP series for long enough, you know the drill by this point. 4 to 5 screens dedicated to use of each special weapon, and each screen has a different foreground and background combination. For you, Lipatio, well, that level wasn't exactly easy, it was on the normal side. Some of those jumps could be a bit hairy if we're not careful. I'm not sure what I mean by kind of torn here. The sunset from Tomahawk Man stage. It looks beautiful. Oh, that's what you mean by torn. It does... Yeah, when I first heard this and still hear... The team sounds a bit strange to me, and perhaps that's it. Maybe the transition from 32-bit to 8-bit wasn't the cleanest here. It still sounds strange. There needs to be a better transition, essentially. And this stage is done. Very simple and straightforward, as expected, as most of the other 16 iterations in the series. Well, more than 16 technically. Fifteenth up is Wild Garden by Zen, with 26 plays and a score of 10. I may be able to cover one more level, then I'll end off this stream. But that depends on how long this stage is. Pretty background. I'm not really an 8-bit musical expert, so I'll take your word for it. Do you think it could have been done better, the 8-bit musical remix of Astroman Stage Team APM? This stage has nice aesthetics. And me not paying attention to where I was going. Yeah, Searchman's stage team sounds a bit better. It sounds a bit strange at the beginning, but it feels like it flows better together. It also sounds nicer. First up is Woodman. Yep, that's where the waterfall flows, I guess. Wow. Well, that was an insta-game moment there. Make sure to follow the water carefully. Is that the boss's weakness? Regardless, I'll gladly take it. I love the super arrow. Introducing this in a safe environment. and gradually escalating it. Search Astro Frost, Wily 4. Yeah, I think Aquaman's there. Aquaman's stage team had a better transition to 8-bit in this engine. In Mega Man Maker, I mean. This is even easier than Woodman. He can't even jump to the left. Part 2 of the stage, there are probably 2 more parts. The rock dropping birds. Well, I guess this is the climax of the level, as we're using all the enemies and gimmicks we've seen so far. With the exception of the rain, though. That's new. Nice way of making the gates using the purple ladders. I already covered one of your levels APM, so I'll do it later. Either during tonight's stream or later on. Or perhaps in the future. Well, okay then. That works. I didn't expect that to work at all, but hey, it works. Now we're in the sunset. Rain Flush. I got it by defeating Toadman. Sometimes I call it the Toad Flush. It even pushes me forward like the rain. I think it's great enough. I don't need that. Boss time. Concrete Man, of course. Fortress boss team, I guess, from Mega Man 8. And it's done. I like this stage. It's a pleasant, somewhere between a Roadmaster and Fortress level. And looking at the time, I think I'll have to end off the stream right now. Currently, the people left on the queue are... And let's see, I'll do a time conversion right about now. Alright, next stream will be at that time. Convert that to your own time zone. And that'll be about 1 hour to 90 minutes. I may start a little bit early than 3:45 AM UTC, perhaps 3:40 AM UTC, but we'll have to see. That'll be my time, Squigs. Sure, you can add a level of diamond, but it'll be added to the last of it. And what level? Oh, where's yours in the queue? I just wrote it down. It's right after Kroby and before Dylan plays. Yeah, sorry, but I won't be free until then. Oh, level name? Let's see. Give me a moment. I tried looking it up on the server and the server is deciding to break up. Well, the idea I had was, but I'm not finding it, so instead I'll be covering another level you submitted earlier. I'll be covering that as the evening streams level. If you want me to shift it with another one or swap it with a different one, let me know. That'll be covered after Kroby's level and before Dylan plays level. But all that will be in the evening. Well then, I thank you all for attending my stream, and I hope to see you all for tonight's stream at 3:45 AM UTC, April 29th, 2019. Convert that time zone to whichever one you have. Thanks, and see you all later. Toodles!